Well, trading is hard enough, but a lot of traders are not willing to even trade live in front of one person, let alone a whole audience. Our guest today is Greg Capra from Pristine.com, who regularly trades in front of a live audience. Greg, thanks for being here.
Great to be here, Tim.
Well, was it a little nerve-wracking at first to trade and show your screens in front of a group of 50 or 100 people?
It was, the first time, even though it's something that I do every day, doing it in front of a few hundred people that first time, it's just normal thought. It's like, I hope I don't mess up.
But I think it adds a lot of legitimacy to Pristine.com's method because you're willing to show people exactly winning trades, losing trades, the good and bad of all of it.
And that's, the attraction to the live trading challenge is that, people see someone like myself, putting some money on the line. But the reality is that, however long you do this, you're going to lose money on any given day. But they see that, there's a stop loss in, there's money management to it, and, win or lose, we're going to see if the trade works. That's the bottom line.
One of the things I like about showing the live trading with you is that you're willing to also tell people the method behind your madness, if you will, and kind of explain what you're looking for. But it's very simple, too. So are people a little bit taken aback at first about how simple your methods are?
Somewhat, because honestly, Tim, the whole industry is built on telling people that they need complex indicators and Fibonacci retracement levels or Gann lines or, even things somewhat even more esoteric than that. Whereas, my approach, because I've gone through all of those things and honestly didn't have success with them, I moved away from all of that. And for me, I feel like I found the trading truth, which is, the basics and the simplicity of what I do.
Is that really the ultimate sign of legitimacy that someone who's willing to trade the method in front of you? Is that a question we should all be asking of any service that's out there?
Well, to an extent, possibly, but I mean, because, there's human nature involved. I mean, there's plenty of successful traders out there that their personality just would limit them from doing that where, they wouldn't be comfortable. It doesn't mean that they aren't a good trader.
Now, as you're trading, you explain what you're doing. For any trader that's out there, should they be able to really explain exactly why they're getting into a trade and getting out of a trade at any time?
Actually, no. Because there are many traders that, while they're good traders, they're not good orators. To explain, honestly, when I first started in this business, when we started Pristine 16 years ago, I knew what I was doing as a trader, but to explain it to someone initially, it was difficult to find the words. And over time doing that, the way to explain things, and that's really an art, to explain things in a way to somebody that doesn't overwhelm them with thinking, well, how am I ever going to understand this? So to communicate to someone something in a way that breaks it down so that they can understand it is very powerful.
And I would imagine the toughest part about teaching someone to trade is that gut method, that gut instinct about what they're seeing in the markets. Is that something you can teach somebody?
You can explain it, but they're never going to feel it until they're doing it. You have to be in front of that screen and live the candles moving and deal with that uncertainty. And that gut sense comes from just doing it 100 times, 1,000 times. And it's like, I've lived this pattern enough times that this is what I know is going to happen. And when I say I know what's going to happen, I just believe it very strongly. And the reality is, as a professional trader, you don't know what's going to happen, but you're willing to take that calculated risk.
Greg, how should somebody find out more about Pristine if they want to learn about all the services you offer?
Pristine.com. Obviously, come onto the website. Most people log in, get registered, and come to our free workshops that we do Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Thursdays, 4:15, 8:30. They get to know us. They come again. Most people come to the free workshops multiple times a week. Even students that have taken the courses, they just keep coming because you just want to have that information reinforced over and over again, and that's what we do.
Greg, thanks for your time.
Thank you, Tim.
We've been talking with Greg Capra, the founder of Pristine.com.